There's a content creator that made a video telling women how to build friendships and how to build a strong community, basically saying you have to also give in order to receive. So, and this is not the point of the message, okay? This is not the point. This is just an example that I'm using. Calm down. And I go through the comments, and of course, you know, there's some people like, yeah, you know what, you're totally right. And then there's people, well, that doesn't work, and one time I tried it, and well, it's not always gonna work, and I'm not a girl's girl, okay? I let that go a long time ago. I am the honest friend who tells you the truth with love, okay? Sometimes your life is fucked up because of your unwillingness to change things. Some of y'all are insufferable to be around because we as your friends exhaust ourselves giving you time, energy, advice, sometimes money to help you sort things out. And instead of you taking our advice or figuring out how to make it work, you immediately come up with a million excuses as to why it's not going to work. And I thought about that, but no. Now, mind you, on the internet, there's no advice that's going to be specific to you. You kind of have to take what you can get and customize it according to your life. But some of y'all, the reason your lives suck is because you like it there. You like it at Suck Central Station. You live there. You took up residency. You have a driver's license and you pay taxes in Suck City. And you bitch and you complain to everybody within earshot. And we all know that you hate it. And we're like, hey, why don't you try this? Why don't you try? No, I can't. It's too hard. It's going to take too long. It's too late. It's too this. It's too that. And then you wonder why either people don't want to be around you, or when people quickly change the subject whenever you bring up the same shit over and over again. Nobody's perfect. Totally get that. I'm not saying that. But I've grown past the age, and I was once this type of person personally. I cannot be around people who make excuses for every fucking thing. I totally understand in the midst of a crisis, sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. I get that. But if we're constantly going around and around and around and around, and we've talked about this, and I can't. And I've said this before, and people are like, well, that's just not being a good friend. No. Good friends set boundaries. Good friends don't just allow any and everything all the time. Good friends will say, hey girl, you know, we've been talking about this for the last several months, and we've discussed solutions, and we're still at point A. I love you, sweet baby, but I can't. It is emotionally exhausting for me. When you're ready to actually shake some shit and change some shit, I want to be the first person you call. But we're not going to keep on visiting Suck City. I don't want to go with you there anymore. I can't. If somebody's trying to help you and all you're focused on is telling them how it's not going to work, you know what? You're right. You're exactly right. Now let me go ahead and go on and make myself some lunch, because I'm tired. Yes, I'm going to be your shoulder to cry on. Yes, I'm going to be there for you. Yes, I'm going to help you. But I also have boundaries because I'm human. And at the end of the day, I have my own shit going on. And at the end of the day, I am not a therapist. I'm simply just a human being. And I get emotionally drained really quick because I absorb the issues of people that I care about. And I'm not doing that for you. If we keep rehashing and keep going through the same scenario, and it just doesn't seem to be clicking, and you're just telling me it's not going to work, and it's not going to, I can't. And I think friends who really love you will set boundaries with you and tell you the same thing because they want you to be better. Anybody that's okay with you just rehashing and just going through the same shit, they don't really care about you. They are getting off on the fact that at least they're not you, and you're down and they're up, and it's for their entertainment. When I was coming up back in my pick-me days, the women who were like, yeah, I don't want to hear this again. Those are the ones who sparked change within me. But the ones who I could call at any time and we could sit on the phone and talk the same shit about the same thing, those are the ones whose lives were also shitty and they just wanted me to be in a shitty situation right with them. So yes, sometimes the problem is other people. And sometimes the problem is still going on because you like being in Suck City and you don't want it to get any better. You like the attention, you like the adrenaline, you're high off of the cortisol. I don't know what the case is. Maybe it brings you some significance because you have something to talk about every time the girls get together. A lot of you guys are addicted to chaos. Anyway, I just want to say that.